Hey, Derek's Pixeltorium coming at you. It's be a little bit different this time. I actually pre-recorded this quick showcase of the vertical version of my RBVPIN build. So I'm just going to do a quick voiceover over it while the video is playing. So here we go. So this is similar to the other build I have, the vertical version instead. So basically, it's loaded up into a vertical screen, as you can see. I chose a different theme because it shows off the tables in vertical a little bit better. So here's a quick look at all the tables that'll be included in the downloadable zip file. I just went ahead and put all the current tables I've been testing in my regular build. I just configured them and set them up all for vertical, just to make it easier for everybody, including me. So as you can see, there's a few tables here. So a few of the tables be marked with like window issue or DMD issue. Those are ones that either don't have a scoreboard visible that you can still play, you just can't keep score, which if you're into that you can. And there's that window issue with one of the Playboy tables that just it looks weird and I couldn't figure it out yet. So those are included, but just know that those probably won't work that well for you unless you just want to play some pinball without keeping score for a few of those DMD issue tables. But so I'm just going through a couple of them here, just showing you like what they look like Beetlejuice here. So as you can see, most of the tables, I configured it so most of the playfield will be in the vertical screen. And the DMD I tried to center at the very top of the vertical screen so that it didn't block much of the playfield. Sometimes it might block part of the upper ramps, but you would only care about that as you see the ball running through the ramp for like a second or less. But so this is me trying to show you off how to play it with one hand. But so right now it's just mirroring the laptop screen on the vertical. The way I have the vertical screen set up with this is that you just basically go into your Windows settings, display settings, and I have my screen set up as portrait flipped because you'll see the vertical screen has the bottom of the screen on the right side, so that's portrait flipped. I mainly did this because that's so the plugs were at the top, but this should work if you just do regular portrait with the bottom of the screen on the left side, but I haven't tested that yet, so do that at your own risk. But so here's Cheech and Chong, another cool table. It's also got some cool callouts from the characters eventually here. So same now for this one, you'll see that the DMD is actually in the top right. That's because that's kind of like baked into the background, so it's not a separate DMD. So that's why I just left it there. It's made the table a little bit shorter. So oh, there's the getaway. We just played that on the show challenge. Oh yeah, have to go through Goonies, of course, again. But so this total download is, I think it's about 8 gigabytes zipped and a little over 10 gigabytes unzipped. Yep, there's the Goonies. So same thing. Playfield is taking up most of the vertical screen. DMD is in the top center. And again, the settings I did to get this in vertical is it's all basically Windows settings. Windows display settings for portrait flipped. If you set or have your vertical screen with the bottom of the actual screen on the right side. And as you can see, there's my girlfriend's dog making an appearance every once in a while there on the right. But so it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. But like I said, there's a few tables that are marked as DMD issue, and those just won't have a scoreboard, but basically the playfield is just the whole screen. Now this Playboy 1978 table is a little bit different. As you can see, there's no visible DMD at the top, but this one's cool because the scoreboard is actually inside the playfield table. You'll see in the top left the zeros, and once I start playing here, and once I figure out I need to add more coins, There we go. There's the whistle. Alright, there we go. So yeah, you can see once I launch the ball and start getting points, you'll see the points start adding up in the top left on the actual playfield, which is kind of cool. So that's why this one, the playfield is the full screen, because the DMD is kind of baked into the playfield. So this is the Playboy table then. And so yeah, this is just a quick showcase of what the vertical build will look like. And again, it's currently set up to just mirror a laptop or computer screen. If you have this on a single screen without running off laptop too, obviously it'd just be either portrait or portrait flipped, excuse me, depending on which way you rotate your vertical screen. So now I'm just going to go through quickly how to get it. Like usual, let me exit out the full screen here. So I'm going to basically be putting up this zip file on Mega, just like my other build. I kind of made this in separate zip parts just to make it easier to download in chunks. So yeah, basically there'll be a link in the description once I post this video. Take you to my website, and then I'll give you instructions how to get the build. Most likely it'll be a link to the show's Discord where the other one is. Then I'll give you information how to get it, what the password and everything are. But basically you're just going to go to Mega, you'll follow the link, it'll take you to this folder, and you'll see files like this, 0.01 to 010. So this is basically one zip file that's broken into multiple parts. And as you can see, each part is about a gig each. So it's that way you can kind of download it in chunks, and it won't be sitting there trying to download 10 gigs all at once. So basically, if you're not familiar, you still want to just click the download arrow from the Mega folder and choose download, not download a zip, because that'll download a zip of a zip, which is not what we want, like I mentioned before. But yeah, so you're basically going to download it from the folder. It'll get downloaded into wherever you put it into these multiple chunks. And then to unzip it as a whole, all you do is select the first one, hold the shift key, basically select all of them, and then right click, open your unzipper of choice. Mine is 7-zip, and just do extract files. What that'll do, it'll basically extract them in order, so it'll remerge them all together and unzip them into one folder, which will look like, let's see, do I have it? I don't have it on this computer, my bad. So yeah, it'll basically look like just like the other one. It'll get unzipped into one folder. It'll actually be called RBVPIN-V. But it all depends where you put it. You can put it onto a separate hard drive, whatnot. But basically, it's going to look exactly like the other one for the most part. You'll still have all these folders. You'll still have the initial to-dos, which I highly recommend just kind of going through again. One thing I would recommend, if you are putting this vertical build on the same drive or the same computer as my regular or landscape build, what I would suggest doing is, like it says in this README here. Oh, let me bring this over. So the whole area about pointing the Flex DMD directories, what I would suggest is basically in your regular build, go back into emulators, go down to VPinball. There it is. VPin main, and I would open the same, what is it, FlexDMD, there's FlexDMD UI.exe in your regular landscape build of mine if you have it. And this should look familiar from doing it initially for the regular build. But what I would probably do is, see where it says FlexDMD, I would unregister FlexDMD on the regular build and then wherever you download the vertical version of the build that we're talking about in this video, then you can go into the same flexdmd UI.exe per the instructions and basically register the vertical build flexdmd server instead and follow the rest of the instructions for all the rest on the vertical build, just like that. For me, I actually currently have this on a separate laptop for now for testing, so it's not on the current system that has my regular build. But yeah, so that's what I would suggest, just so that the computer's not confused and you might not have any issues. I need to test that myself, but yeah, so I would suggest basically going to your regular build, going into the flexdmd.ui or flexdmd.ui.exe, unregistering the flexdmd server for your regular build before you then go into your vertical build and register flexdmd on vertical instead. And then, yeah, but everything else here applies. You shouldn't need to do the prerequisites this time because you already installed my other build if you did. If you put it on a different drive or different folder, I would definitely suggest using the instructions to add the folder or drive to the Windows exception list or exclusion list so it doesn't try to find a false positive virus on it. And yeah, so that's that. And then what you'll do, you'll just basically download it. It'll look like this, like I said. And once you do the initial README first thing, set up the FlexDMD server, yada, 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 boom, bang, boom. Yeah, I guess I just said that. Anyway, and then you just run RetroBat, and you will have a vertical screen version of my RBVPIN build. So, hope you guys enjoy. Any questions, let me know in the comments. Like I said, I tested it with a separate laptop, mirroring the screen, portrait flipped for when the vertical screen was rotated to the left, so the bottom of the screen is on the right, and that worked for me. So hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to join the show Discord like you probably did for the last build, and let me know how you like it. Thanks, guys. Talk soon.